Hey guys, welcome. This is George Nassa again. What I'm going to show you today, how to set a Tanzanite oval shape stone into an actual pendant. Okay, so come on in. I'm going to show you different ways to do it. I know there's a lot of expert setters out there, so that's not for you. So I'm using this new ball I bought. I kind of like it. Okay, instead of putting it on the shellac, usually it makes a huge mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use either the hot burr or you could use the diamond burr. And some other people might just use a file. But what I'm going to show you a few tricks how to do this, because the Tanzanite's a pretty fragile stone. Right here. That's a 2-carat Tanzanite. So usually the Tanzanites, they're called Tanzanite zoisite. Okay. So if you actually look it up, if you're trying to identify something, you got to look at it. You're going to look for zoisite, not actual Tanzanite. Because if you're actually looking at the scale, you want to look up zoisite. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to take the stone. I'm going to set it right there, right? But you can see the setting is a little bit small. But it's not small, but it's, you know, the right size. But where the Tanzanite is not, it's like a kind of an odd shape. It's not perfect oval like a diamond will be. So this is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is we're going to open some of these prongs. So I'm going to shape it. I'm going to yank it out just a hair. You could use the pliers. Okay, and tighten this. I'm new to this, so bear with me. I usually, as I said, put on the shellac. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the round pliers, and I'm gonna place it here, and I'm gonna bend it in like that. See, it gave me a little curve. You could even curve it a little bit more. And then I'm going to curve it here. And I'm going to go here. I want to do all 4 prongs. Because I don't want to put, I want to put the least amount of pressure. You do the same thing with an emerald. Okay, emeralds are called emerald beryls. So I'm going to go here. And if I now, then I'm going to, same thing, I'm going to take it and I'm going to open it up just to here again. But I'm going to go down lower, because I want to maintain that curve on top. I kind of like this ball. I've never used the ball before, but it seems like very easy to work with. Okay, so we're going to do I'm going to use the hot burr. Okay, and I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to get a little bit more magnification. I'm getting old. All right, so we're going to go here. And, sorry, no, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to place it, I'm going to notch it just about 2 millimeters down. And if you notice, I'm going to plunge it up and down. But I'm going to give a little bit of sharpness here. You can see the notch. So I'm going to go here again. Like some people might scribe it. If you're not good at knowing the actual height of something, you could scribe it to know exactly where to notch each one, okay? So you can see I go in a little bit and come up a little bit. Because the actual upper girdle facets on the actual Tanzanites are much thicker, and the pavilion is much thicker. So it has some of them have a really big belly. So you could either use a ball burr. Some people use a ball burr, that's fine too. But I'm just going to use the same to plunge it down. But I'm going to show you why I don't want to use a ball burr. Because I know if I put the Tanzanite in there, I want that to wrap around the stone, okay? I don't want to just push it against the stone. I've seen some, you know, pendants, they just push them against the stone. So I'm going to take the diamond burr, and this is going to give me a larger belly. Okay? You can see I do the same exact thing, but it's going to eat the belly down a little bit. So that way the belly sits in there nice. The belly is the pavilion. So I'm going to go here. But you notice I control my thumb, because you don't want this thing to wrap around it like this. So I control it. So I kind of control my burr. So I'm pretty much holding everything in place. And I don't try to crank it. Just enough. You can see it wants to run around, but I'm saying there's no way, you're not going anywhere. Okay? So I'm stopping it right there. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to grab the Tanzanite. So never put it on any surface that has gold dust or shavings, because you will scratch the stone. Okay? It happened before and it was a nightmare, and honestly it happens so fast, because if you're busy and you put it down on your pad when there's shavings and you go to pick it up, it's gonna scratch it so easily. All right, so now you can see this wants to go down. So I'm gonna open it up. Never ever force it in there, okay? Never force it in. So I'm gonna open it up just to here. And something like this, don't try to rush, you know, take your time. If you break it, it'll be a bad day. There you go. So now it drops right in. Now you could use your pusher. You could do it by hand, or you could use your GRS. So you can see, you know, see, it's nice. So I'm gonna make sure it's in there. I push corner to corner. Don't over push it the first time. Make sure it's straight. Okay. See, you can see, even though that little tiny push might adjust the stone. See, I want it a little bit this way. So the first push, don't, just do it enough that it's nice. You can see. All right, so now you could use your regular hand-held pusher. It doesn't matter which way you push now because it's already in there. But usually the first time when I do it, I could just, okay. See, if you notice, I place my thumb here against this thumb, and I'm telling this thumb, you can only push so much because you don't want to go like this and give it a big yank, because you will, too much pressure. So I go here, I place it. I'm just going just enough, controlling my pressure towards it. Okay, that should be okay. And that's it. Okay, now you could cup them and you could call it a day. Okay, ready now? All right. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a lot of comments.